work hard, and take care of your people. You will find that the friends that you make on your very first ship will be friends for life. Those that you serve with in the Navy, they become your family. And so with that, I am so eager, so excited to be able to kick this off and just to welcome you into the surface warfare community, because you really are joining the very best community that there is in the fleet. Thank you very much. Enjoy the next 3 days of these ROTC ship selections, and just know that we are here rooting for you, cheering you on here from Millington and across the world. Thank you so much. And I'm going to turn it over now to Lieutenant Noel Kaufman, who is the junior officer detailer that will be running the rest of these festivities. So thank you so much, and have a wonderful day.
You guys can come over and wrap around, just keep the volume down until he slips, and you can crop and yell all you want.
All right. Good morning, everyone. Sorry I was muted. I am Lieutenant here in Millington. I'm the newest customs detailer. I will be rocking my first ship hat from the USS Philippine Sea on CG58 in honor of today and the we're going to kick this off with shipment status at the Bond School of Engineering. Congratulations on being what would you like on your selection? DDG 102. You got it. Congratulations. All right. We are going to be heading to the University of Maryland for Midshipman Ullman. How are you, Nicole? Good morning. I'm doing well. Great. What would you like to pick for your first ship? Ma'am, I would like to pick the baton. LHD5 baton. Congratulations, you're going to baton. All right, we're headed to Auburn for Midshipman Bradbury. All right, you got lots of support today. Good morning. How are you?
I'm doing great, man. Great day.
It is a great day. Where are you going for your first tour?
I'll take the USS Million, DDG 69.
Millions, DDG 69. You got it. Congratulations. All right. For our next unit at Oregon State, we are going to have a guest host here with Lieutenant Commander Corey Harvey, a former alum.
All right, good morning. Good morning from Millington. Tank Commander Corey Hardy, work over in First 42, but I'm a proud service warrior, so welcome. So, good to see you, Anna. So where would you like to go for your first tour in the U.S. Navy?
I would like the USS John Finn out of San Diego, please.
John Finn.
Go.
Congratulations, you're going to John Finn. Congratulations.
Awesome. We are headed to Hampton Roads, Hampton University. Midshipman Bullock. There we go. Hello, how are you?
Good morning,
I'm great. I'm excited for you. Where would you like to pick for your first ship?
I would like the USS
Boxer out of San Diego. You got it. Congratulations. Oh, so much love. right, we are heading to New York for Rochester, RT. Good morning, Tyler. Full unit. Good morning, how are you?
Pretty good, how are you?
I'm great, real excited for today. Where would you like to go for your first tour? Boxer, all right, back-to-back Boxer picks. Congratulations, got it.
Perfect timing. Flying rubber dog shit out of Hong Kong, are you, Ellis?
We are headed to the University of Illinois with Midshipman Ellis. Here we go.
Morning, ma'am.
Hi, Ryan. How are you? Good morning.
Doing well. How are you?
It's a fine Navy day. Happy to be here for ship selection. Where would you like to go for your first tour?
I'd like to go to the USS Roosevelt out of Nevada.
Roosevelt. Good choice. You got it. Congratulations.
Expect a bottle of red wine when you get there. Fine red wine. Good job, Ellis.
Congratulations.
Were you the first one to pick Rudder?
It was. The first choice was Hampton Roads. What? Yep. No one's chosen Mayport yet either. Oh no, first one was Everett, then Hampton Roads, then Houston.
Ellis, nice job, man. Proud of you.
That was actually that's just for that.
Consider going on in Brazil. They have in Brazil, Japan, Spain, England.
Sir, you still watch the program? If you go to the actual video, it's kind of funny.
Everybody goes to Monaco.
Look at the backdrop for them.
Also do like airports or anything. Is that like?
Oh, you're right.
So the major selections were already made.
Oh, okay.
For captain and team, don't for major. Yeah. A lot of persons have going to go on Brazil. We're just trying to figure out where there's high school. We're trying to figure out what works. They were the best one. They don't get it.
I'm not even
Yes. Perhaps they have to. Yeah, perhaps they have to go to school. But if he was like further down on the list, he would have to do it like as they're calling it up. Which one it is. So you'd have to say five.
So here now you see how it's going to work for you.
First choice.
A lot of technology.
Trying to get to him. Like, you know, okay.
What's your first choice?
So it happened where somebody lost track and then they look for something else. That's how we're doing it. That was the the first one that happened. So there were 6 ahead of them, but none of them were
It's tricky though. I would definitely have to say that. Giving the fans on different things. That's a lot of work. You're supposed to log into Zoom for the people. No, it's not over Zoom. It's over this like stream.
You bring your laptop by chance here?
I don't have mine, but I was just gonna use Jordan's phone again.
That's fine. I'll send you the link.
Mine and I do chose Roosevelt. Thank you for bringing your laptop, Thomas.
All were live.
Duke chose
I would choose happily. The one that I was kind of guilty with is so calm. Just like okay, so calm.
He chose one or
to be
two.
able to travel.
Sir, who was the first person? What location did they choose? The very first person that went?
Yeah.
Everett.
Hey, everyone time. Everybody else picking today?
What's that?
Hey, it's good.
So he was at 11.
Are we doing it in here or are we going upstairs?
Both of those. Both of those are filled. Number 12. That's pretty good. And then go to Norfolk, Virginia there.
Oh yeah, Ellis, where do you do BDOC?
What's that?
Where do you do BDOC?
I'm not sure.
You don't know yet.
VDOC's
Yeah,
just
they
for
won't
everything.
I guess
If they're smart, which they're generally not, but if they are, they do Norfolk or is there one in Newport? There should be one in Newport.
No, just Norfolk and San Diego.
Oh, that sucks. Newport's like the mecca of Swodom. Anyways, East Coast tend to go that way. It would make sense instead of sending you to San Diego.
Thank you. Yeah, I guess that's what popular.
Usually goes, it's one of the first ones to go.
Cool is, you want to pick San Diego. Yep. I'm good, how you doing? Thank you. Yeah. Got, good.
Yep. I'm going.
How's it going, Mr. Josh? All right. I just wanted to give you a quick call there. I was very excited, very quickly. Happy to go so far. So, what was the flag end up being?
In the sailing room.
Oh, really?
I walked in, it took me about 10 seconds to find. I walked in, and I literally turned to all the shelves, and it was sitting right down the top shelf.
No,
you and I
No, but then I got used to that. There was like one that we used to lock. That then guys started to like cut the bolts off of it. We were looking at that cabinet. That's where we originally found it.
Oh, no, it was just sitting on the shelf.
Yeah.
And you can use this as a backdrop if you want.
Okay.
It's up to you.
What about the city?
Holy shit.
Wow. You guys all like it. Yeah, I thought that was cool.
Wait, where's this audio even coming from?
Does it come from the speaker?
Is it coming from the
That
stream?
music over there?
No.
From this one?
Yeah.
Not, it's coming from my laptop.
It's not. You don't have the stream open?
No. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. That makes sense. I'm trying to figure out where that comes from. Yeah.
See how this is.
Yeah, that's cool. He's doing at 11. We're like
I'd be close to like 1:30 about.
11:30.
I'm like right in the middle of it.
Right in the middle of the
11
second.
That's 2 for college initiatives.
Yeah, so it's 2 hours each day for 3 days. I think.
I would glad to throw the first week.
5 hours, 2 hours. Yeah.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah, they just got there as of May.
Why did they fill out testing?
Yeah, Rhoda filled up by the time. I was ranked, I don't remember what it was. I
Yeah.
was pretty decently up there. I was on the first day. But Rhoda filled up, and I took the last one in Hawaii.
Ours was nothing like this. You just filled out a sheet and sent it in, and they told you. Like I said, I had asked for, I wanted a cruiser destroyer out of Mayport, and I wanted a topside built operations weapons. I got an amphib out of San Diego in engineering. Thank you, system. All road is going right. Usually the first one to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many spots is there? 20.
So you're
Yep. right here, so the list is there.
Yeah.
So yeah, Luke and Claire, Messi been all that type of video.
Other than
Yeah, they're trying to figure out when they make it.
It's very weird.
Should be like a
I'll trade you like this. We're all kids.
Our birth school, right.
But you want to see others?
Yeah, their whole court shifting to road.
Also, you got the advantage.
You guys remember what Chris Martin?
Because that's like 3 months of underway just to get over there. And then once you get over there, not gonna wait till it's bad. It's just almost wasted.
So you want to spoon, Stockdale?
Which one are you going with?
Spruce is in first pick.
Spruce, Stockdale, and then.
And then I think
Kane's a good shit, man. I'm not gonna lie.
yeah, I'm kind of Spruce was always my first choice, but I'm
You wanna go to Zoom?
For only neighborhood academy.
I guess not.
If there's still openings, there it's available.
Look at all these India and Mayfield. It's plus still. Okay.
Wait, where's the Philippine Seas?
Nope, everything.
Was the one I went after enlisted for.
Me too. I did my cruise on Phil C. I did on the Phil C and the Cole. I did Fleet Week in New York City on the USS Cole. As midshipman. It was balling. And it was my senior year, so I was old enough to drink. It was blast.
Well, you only get 2 slots. You don't get out.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what well, I know a lot of people the Mobile Bay, they all look what you're doing. It's a good background. So you go to the holiday.
Should go to Michael Mansour.
Halsey's good.
I have my brother's son, the holiday.
Oh, then don't go there. Don't do that.
He's like, I know the Chris,
Halsey and the Pebble Airport shifted from Hawaii to here. San Diego. When I was in Hawaii, they were both there.
You don't want to go on.
No,
I'll back you. Because I'm Halsey.
I forgot. I really like sitting oh, still on the hot there, isn't it?
I never would have expected that right off the bat.
I still can't believe that people are super.
Isn't that what the war's on?
We're on the truck.
I'm pretty sure it is. Number 8 took that. There's a lot of people in our stroke group chat that are talking about.
Was she the one who was going to the University of Hampton Roads?
What do you mean?
I remember them saying they're going up to
Way easier.
something like that. So maybe that's why she chose it.
And it doesn't have a combat suit.
Right.
The downside would say, unless you push yourself, try to learn some of the other stuff, it doesn't work. My
Only one pearl spot.
And my murder board, when they first started asking me this question, I was not. Drop it.
Start a line of 14.
Yeah. And this is a point by that. Out there on the government certification, we shouldn't have to be ASW. You should have to learn it. But if you need to evade for longer,
Did it end up yellow for the camera?
because you got nothing else. So you don't have, the helicopters that can search for stuff. So the only thing you got to sort of do is you better know that down.
So where do you want to do B-Dog? San Diego or Norfolk?
Ideally San Diego. I mean, that's on the.
Well, ideally, you don't get to choose, unfortunately. Oh my God.
Temporary. Yeah. It's temporary. Even if I get put in more
Really? Your fingers are like this long.
But still, I like
So the first B-Dog class for Snow Nukes doesn't convene until the middle of August. So you're here till August regardless.
I thought,
They do. Oh, you're right. The first one is in June. You're right. It's June. The new classes are June and August, and then the EDO classes is November. Yeah, you're here until November.
Yeah, you might as well take a piss.
Unless you pick a ship that's going to be deploying soon, then you get priority.
by number 27.
So the normal saying.
Dude, everybody's picking up these out of San Diego.
It should update automatically.
He's trying to be cool stuff and like shoot missiles.
And less and less options.
They don't have to worry about combat at all on airship. Whereas
DDGs and CGs have a huge combat suite.
Everything else is taken now. It's only half the roads and that's what
It only goes up, but it doesn't go down.
let's see, what
What if you, try zooming out and zooming back in?
Wait, what is this? What computer is this?
This is on this computer, but it's on the extended display or whatever, so it goes this one.
Are you able to really quick go scroll in and then
Try and we go. You can try messing with it if you want.
I really get the actual camera set. I thought I got it in the camera.
I gotta go, either move my car or go my mobile meter out.
Number 30, and there's one spot left in the road. The first 30 people, 10 spots taken out of the road.
even the porter.
Yep, Porter's got one spot left. Well, I mean, you gotta figure, you're not graduating for another few months, plus you've got 6 months of Swastok, roughly. How many is it now? We went to 6 months of Swastok. It was awesome.
Yeah, I want to do that.
I think you guys do 3 months, yeah.
And then, but you read.
We also get
Yeah. So, I mean, it's gonna be almost a year before you actually get to the ship. Chances are, if they're doing a home port shift, they'll be shifting. Yeah, I mean, you still got March, April, May before you even go to BDOC. You'll probably go to BDOC in June, July, August, September, then your other school. It'll be October, November before you're heading out to your ship, so. You don't go to BDOC till November? So, start putting together the list of things we need done here. You know what I did? I painted all these offices. 1996, I painted all these places white. I think, yeah, it was like an eggshell one. I think we just did another coat. My guess is there's probably like 8 coats of paint on these walls. But yeah, that was what they had the 3 stashed ensigns do when I was stashed here in '96, was painting all the offices.
I'll probably get around to finishing, or start doing that now.
I'm thinking that.
Our class cert, like you said, you want 3 years.
Whoa. Do that thing you said you were gonna do.
What's so pretty good?
Hang on, should be good for deploying the routine. If there is a possibility of you being an earlier one. It's really just depends.
You know what I mean?
Oh.
How are you you're gonna draw the lines on?
Yeah, so.
So the problem is they're not what you
Let's see if I can.
well,
I mean, we can use squares. Just have to squares in there. I think what it was, we might have more horizontal lines than vertical.
okay.
So,
So
so, alright, but roughly like an idea, right, would be.
oh, but like then we have to.
You said you what's that?
I wasn't able to scroll down.
Okay, so let's say.
That's all right. You should be able to.
Past 113 and
Huh, that's weird.
Oh, I got you.
and then we're 200 by 200. Oh wait, and then once the squares are on there, you can just take some little squares and make a line on the side.
Yeah. Oh, I see. God damn, that's a lot of fucking. Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Does it have to be on the grid?
I feel bad for anyone that's going to the torch shooter.
You'll have to do someone.
Why is that here?
That's where I came from. It's been in dry dock in the Vale for 5 years. They decommed it and then they said, "I'm just kidding. Let's bring it back." After they already ripped it apart, so we completely rebuilt the entire engineering plant.
How many slots are there?
3. That's just gonna be a rough tour for our first tour.
And there's these LCSs they're gonna go.
The LCS pipeline is about a little over a year long.
Okay. We got some slots on Pearl.
Yeah, I'm surprised those aren't taken.
Yeah, the ones that are there.
It's an awesome place to do your first tournament.
You want to second song?
No. Oh, I got it.
Bring it to
I'll send it to you.
What's the process for like picking a name for a ship?
So it's something that the president, the secretary of Navy, and the secretary of defense all have to agree on. Every class of ship is based off of something different. Carriers are presidents. DDGs are typically a historical naval person.
So how did submarines are get harder to get its name? It's submarine.
That's a great question.
Was there like a big complaint for the?
CGs are based off of a battle or a war.
You didn't call it a submariner?
I think he was. Yeah, he was a submariner. That's
Okay, that was.
He was probably named after his name, not as the president.
You good for the outside of it?
You wouldn't want to look at it like that. Well, I guess you could really make the boundary would be, yeah, so we would just make the boundaries like, you know, who you text it? Who you text it? You need to tell me you're right. He's in class right now. Got what? He's got on his, smoking this one in the morning.
One left in the road.
Why is it such a huge phone? You're supposed to be hung up. Where? On a big wall.
Oh, so you look at Hummer 40 at for 360? I just opened it.
Downstairs between the sales team room and the back of the
Let's do it. Friday, 14?
That's where the mural's supposed to go. Yeah, we're supposed to put a mural there. Like a mural of what? Yeah. Anything we wanted. I was planning on putting the unit lawyer and then the EGA and then I was thinking we just put a massive EGA on it. Big as possible. Make it really dope. What's up?
What's up? I got nervous for a second because his showed up like 2 seconds later. Oh. Good job. First choice, right?
He's the first one.
Roto?
Yeah.
I wish people would say their own quotes. I knew that yours was going to be Roto, but like everybody else was just saying it.
So the first one, it went Everett, Hampton Roads, San Diego, Japan, and then Spain.
We were picking amphibs out of
Yeah, basically all amphibs are gone. Every amphib out of San Diego is picked. And Japan.
Wait, this one picked number 8, whoever was number 8.
I thought the destroyers would be the first ones to get.
Me too. Me next door talking like, why are all these amphibs going so fast?
Well, my theory on the amphib is I was just talking to Kevin. Less work. Most of these folks, what they want to do is they just want to qualify swell, right? Where is it easiest to qualify swell? On a ship that doesn't have anti-submarine warfare, really any anti-surface warfare capabilities, no air warfare capabilities. What is the job of an amphib? You put Marines on it and you drive it somewhere and drop them off. My first ship was an old LPD, not the new ones. The new ones actually have some missiles and stuff. My ship had 8 50 caliber machine guns and 2 25 millimeters. That was our armament, the entire fucking ship. Combat was pretty easy. If we're being attacked, we man the weapons. Done. Got it. So the other thing is quality of life on an amphib is better. As an ensign on an amphib, I was in a 2-person stateroom. As a lieutenant on a destroyer, I was in a 2-person stateroom. You know, as a lieutenant commander, I was in a. Now, when I went to the big deck amphib as an 04, I had 2 staterooms. I had an import cabin as the navigator, and I had an at-sea cabin next to the cabin. As you know, so I gave up my import cabin because I don't fucking need 2 staterooms. I'm going to run back and forth. So I gave that up. But my perception of how an officer lives on an amphib was I get a room with 1 other person. Then you get to a DDG and you're in a room with 6 other people. Well, this is different. So that's my guess. Somebody told them somewhere, hey, it's easier to get your qual here, and it's an easier, better quality of life. So only,
Yeah.
yeah, I was surprised at how few San Diego destroyers and cruisers have been picked. Almost everything is amphib. So you're looking, you know, we're over 30 and you're good to go. Only question for you, and this is completely and entirely up to you. Do you want to continue with the setup as up in here, or do you want to go up to the 333 and open it up for more people? Either way, it's fine by me. We have time to switch if you want to, or we can keep it like this. It's all about what you want.
No, I think they're good staying here, sir.
Okay. You can be selfish. It's okay.
Yeah, this is the one day of the year I'm going to allow you to be selfish. This is not like an ethics quiz, okay? Make the right decision. People are watching.
I think the only other person who's going to show up is Ryan. Yeah, Hanson. Pretty sure that's just it. I'm just working.
Shit, that's my cup of coffee.
Just computers.
I'm locked in.
I guess. Yeah.
That being said, I think it was coffee. And you guys are all healthy and good. We're at a
Good old one.
It looks like the Roosevelt was the best choice. Somebody else figured out about how Roosevelt's going to be there for a while.
Roosevelt is already there as well. So the after the politicians is still
One of the four small food groups right here. Couples really well with the other small food group
What about
energy drinks, yeah. So you really got energy drinks, cheese balls, donuts, and coffee. In fact, donuts are so determined
they have to listen to
and full technician, third class, Rodney Patron. I told him he needed to go officer so he can come jump in and tell people car He's like, I don't get it. Of course,
Oh, no? I didn't check.
You wouldn't get it. Yeah. But he was a great redneck. He survived in Dr. Pepper.
I love
That was never good sense.
Nope.
I was all together. I was working together. Coming the next day, he had finished everything for the next day while he was on duty. And I was like, if you had 3 jobs,
I'd love to.
2 welding and brazing, we just took care of him while I was on duty. Did you have lunch? Did you sleep? What? Got his dipping, drinking Dr. Pepper with the dipping. Cleaning just it doesn't even bother you anymore, does it? I don't understand the question. Of course you don't. That's the best part of your job. The absolute best part of your job.
Somebody be too much hate.
Years later, we both happened to be stationed in Connecticut, which is really odd for a slow. He was a hull technician, so a welder, so he was there working at the sub base. Well, at some base, I stepped into the secretary as the security officer. September 11th.
There you go.
My first day.
Oh, okay, like, and they first will come back.
I was going there to
Actually,
the labs and
we're
the
assuming
base is shut down. I can't even get on the base. So I'm thinking of 13
Oh, it's
I'm sorry, I was the operations officer. I was in charge of security. I was the worst, the best worst short duty ever. I was short duty 16 hours a day.
Lieutenant DRN
My last day, Monday through Friday, 8 hours, 6 hours Sunday for the first year.
That's the thing I see is like,
Right. And then I was constantly worried about being.
we were watching after my dad's like,
Came out to my car one day. I actually went home for lunch to sleep. You know, I would drive to my house and get 30 minutes of sleep and drive back. And I came out to my car with a box on my seat.
she's in
Some girl
she's
thought I
been
did
class
what I
at
did.
UEST.
On the seat of my
So
car.
she's about to start on board.
I'm sure
I need to learn that.
Probably. I said I learned that when I dated a different redhead.
Oh, you're-
What number are you again?
46.
46. Where did they stop at?
I'm sorry, what?
31.
I was
31.
joking. I thought it was, hey, this is gonna be
Should have been 31.
I'm definitely gonna cut that down. I got your analysis waiting for me.
This guy gets out here. How are you? I'm like,
No one.
nobody. I was just getting coffee. It's cold. She said I could sit in her car. Yeah, fuck her. But you know, that's something else. Yeah, he was a lieutenant JG in the Navy. I'm like, wait, he's moving up. I'm not degree. So, that was, Connecticut is also where I learned that guys get bad rap for shooting, but it's not. I had 4 women ask me out during my 3 years in Connecticut. And all of them were the one girl, she asked me how I was applying for a loan, and she told me she was getting divorced or getting divorced. and we're out having a date, and at the end of the day, she gets me a kiss, and she stops, and she's like, I don't think your husband would like this. I'm like, I'm pretty sure he wouldn't. You know, I don't think I would like it. I can say with absolute certainty your husband would not like this.
It's like, it's one of those things we talked about in ethics class, you know, everyone knows the right thing, and the phrase is like,
Yep.
mind that way.
And then she's like, well, you know, I told you I was getting a divorce. You told me you were divorced. Subtle difference. Wouldn't be here. I'm like, I'm applying for a loan, and you. Yeah. And the redhead stopped talking to her until like 6 months later. She's like, she had finally gotten divorced. We just started dating. You know, I ignored the red flag as a young 25-year-old with a lot of testosterone and other things. You tend to focus on this general area more so than ethics. So we were all going out to this club, and all the friends were like 4 women and me, and all the women were texting their husbands, using each other as reasons where they were going and stuff. And I'm sitting back going, you're all not your husbands, every one of you. The one girl, actually, the guy she was cheating on her husband with was a cop. So she would drive through the town, he would pull her over, follow her to a hotel, then give her a warning, right? So that when she went home, the reason she was late, I got pulled over, this, that, and the other, it took 45 minutes. You get warned a lot. There's that. Every day you have duty. That's when I realized that bad behavior is not at all limited to any one group, gender. You either carry it on. I tend to care a little bit too much. I probably should be raced on before getting board, but it's actually so what we're doing right now, we're starting just to get into the whole thing of wargaming. We're starting with just Axis and Allies, because Axis and Allies has infantry, armor, artillery, anti-aircraft, ships, and aircraft. It also has, as you can see, the asterisks are what we haven't put into play yet. I haven't bothered with developing weapons, because that's a whole new thing. I just want to get focused on the turn order. But it starts with the first thing you do is you purchase your units for your next turn. So you don't know what you're going to lose yet. So you have to be thinking, am I planning to attack? If so, with what and where? And then you have to plan to replace it. And you don't get to change that decision if your attack goes poorly. You know, and then you do your combat move, and, you know, all that stuff. So we only got through, in the hour and a half we had, we only got through one turn, because each person's turn takes about 15 minutes. It starts the game starts basically at Japan attacking Pearl Harbor. So Germany is completely just decked out with tanks and infantry aircraft, and Japan has this huge fleet.
They're just really large.
So it follows history.
Because I sent the actual size. Zoom out.
Play it historically, you know, Russia. Troops. Just gonna buy troops. I don't have money. I'm just gonna throw infantry at the problem. Yep.
You didn't just send them as attachments. I thought I did.
Yeah. So that's what we've been playing. I have the game set up when they show up.
What? It's annoying.
It takes about 30 minutes to set up the game, because you have to put, oh, there's 2 troops here, and there's
one in
armor,
where it's
there's
like
an
right
infantry,
after
there's an air. You have to go through
it.
all 5 of the powers and set up all the troops.
There are some ways to if you have, instead of dice purple values, you can set like dice with 2 sides and like a hit, and you roll for like combat.
Yeah, the only thing is that so different units have different attack and defend power. So like a bomber, any roll of a 4 or less on a 6-sided dice is a hit. Now its defense is only 1, because they have a lot of defense. Conversely, like a tank, it's an attack of 3, defense of 3. Infantry's attack of 1, you know, not that much, but it defends at 2, assuming it's in a defended position. So when it comes down to how much it costs for an infantry versus a tank, it's like, okay, if I have 2 infantry and 3 dice, my chances of getting a 2 or lower, is that better than the 1 tank I can afford to? And that's where you really have to, you know, Russia broke from the start of the game. I don't get any richer. So I was surprised. Last game, the guy was like, I'm going to buy a tank, 2 infantry, a fighter. I'm like, a fighter? You're Russia! Infantry. And you can always, again, get revised on dice rolls. So you can always. I want to attack on Harbor as a US one. Completely destroyer, 2 fighters, a submarine, all this other stuff, and they're just rolling nothing but 4s, 5s, and 6s, and I'm just rolling 1s and 2s. So it comes down at the end of the whole thing, I've got my carrier left in the Pacific Fleet, and all their shit's gone. I'm like, so turn 2 was, oh, we're gonna build a fleet, and I just controlled the Pacific, and Japan was never able to build anything worthwhile for ships again. So then I went up to Alaska, and I just put like 4 transports up there, and I just started moving tanks from Alaska to Russia. And Russia's like, you got tanks? Holy shit! It was an interesting game. Although I will say, last game, Germany was attacking, and they were being a bit aggressive, attacking more than I thought they should have. Hey, you know, and he attacked this guy, like he attacked with a he attacked with a, I think it was a fighter or a bomber against like just like an infantry or it was a transport or something like that. And the dude's attacking for like 45, and of course the guy was on wires. Dude, he just lost a fighter to a dude on the ground. He presses the attack, he rolls shitty again, and the guy gets another one. I'm like, you just lost 2 fighters to a guy on the ground. He eventually took the territory, but at what cost? You know, one dude with a rifle just shot down 2 fighters.
That was one of the tricky things.
Yeah, I shot down a bomber with my transport one time. He's like, how the hell did you do that? I'm like, flare gun.
I was figuring.
A little bit, I guess.
Just kind of curious.
I'm gonna close the window and then in like 20 minutes again, open it back up.
Yeah. So what I hope for you guys would be, and I've got to get on ordering. What I did there is I got 2 charts. You guys get 1. I get 1. Mine is in my office. What I'd like to do, what I've tried to do before is to put the group into red and blue so they're fighting each other, so you guys both have to make decisions. The problem with that, there's no way around it. Ethics people.
I got back, took a
The problem with that is you'd rather win than win, right? There's like cheating involved, there's like this walking by listening to what the other people are playing. You know, it's like you're walking by and there's their turn, you're like, and the submarine over there. So what I shifted to is the staff plays red.
Okay.
We go first. So we don't know what you do. We make our move, and then you make your move. And then, so like turn 1 is just your initial laydown of everything you have. Where are you going to put it? Okay, turn 1, you can move. My first 2 turns I always did. The first turn was 24 hours because you have to get, I put you kind of way out here and you have to decide which way you, because there's different ways. In the scenario, it was an island off the Philippines. You could all come straight through as a group, or you could split and go 2 ways around, whatever you want to do. So the first move is 24 hours, so I average about 20 minutes. My average, you get about 480, 500 miles. You can move and you do that. All right. Well, I've already moved my stuff. I'm not going to change what I did. You know, if I thought I was being sneaky, went around this island, and you all came that same way, I'm like, you know, ruined my plan, but that could happen. So then what I would do is, you've moved your stuff, here's where we're at. And then it would be like, okay, what are you doing with your helicopter? You got to think through all this stuff. Well, I'm going to have my helicopter. Are they going to be airborne during this turn? If so, what are they doing? Surface search, submarines, this, that, the other. The reason why I need to know is because based on where I put my submarines, if you tell me you have, for example, a P8 up doing a submarine search in this square and there's a submarine there, then guess what? That's next. At the end of that turn, I'm going to walk over and I'm going to put a red submarine on your chart. That you found. I don't remember this ship you encountered. This area.
All right, you want to get set up? You have like 9 minutes to get started.
And now you could lose it if you don't continue to try and prosecute it. Like if you found him with the PA and then he doesn't advance and you don't move ship over there or anything like that, next turn he's going to be gone.
Make sure we don't have any.
That's just realistic. So.
Right.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Hopefully we can at least lay the groundwork this semester.
I just had my, I'll show you my disc that had my whole war game on it.
Which one do you want email to? Which one do you want me to email to?
As a lesson, nobody else had a disc.
Oh no.
But apparently this is where all the information is stored. I said, I love the disc, and it's like, there's nothing on our disk drive. I'm like, there is, I swear to God, there is. But so I just emailed my buddy at my last community where I created this, and he sent me all the files that DoD saved, so I'm going to pull those up. But this was my entire personal drive from that last command.
Oh man.
Oh wow. Because of the sticky note.
Because of the sticky note. Well, at least all I know was kind of gave it all away there, but buried the lead, so to speak. But it's still worth a read, or just pull up a video on it. It's crazy to do that, And he was when you get to the second part, the sequel. He was he walked into an office club and they all turned their backs on him and hated him. What you did, you weren't loyal. Was he? We're gonna talk. We'll talk. I know you guys don't want to talk about it again, but we're going to talk about the constitutional paradigm, right? The order of priority. Where does shit fall in there? Yeah, and then command falls pretty low too. It's like mission, constitution. You prioritize it, right?
I'm just looking for the.
I want to go. It's such a dope first tour.
Hi, Ryan. All right, where'd you like to go for your first tour?
I'd like to go to the USS Derrick if you want to tour San Diego.
Derrick, DVG 104. You're headed to Derrick. Congratulations. Woo! Oh, wow. All right, we're headed to San Diego.
Say Derrick?
I'm not sure, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Good morning. Nice fly.
Thank you.
Okay, where'd you like to go for your
It's a
first
nice
tour?
haircut.
I would like to.
It's just a nice flag, I think.
I hope it's set up.
Let's keep going. Good to go, you got it. You're going to Hawaii.
Someone put a Gatorade.
USC.
Good morning. How's it going?
Well, how about yourself?
Pretty great. Pretty exciting today. Where'd you like to go for your first trip?
What, 4 people?
I'd like to go to the
I think there's still like 8.
USS 7 out of San
What's
Diego.
that?
I think there's still like 8, sir.
Tripoli.
I'm gonna grab the CO when you down to 5.
All
Okay.
right.
Yeah, if you guys want to hold that up, and then when I switch the slide for the ship
You're headed
tickets,
to Tripoli.
just drop the flag.
Congratulations.
You still got it.
I still like 5 people.
All right.
University,
University, permission
Good
for
last
Princeton.
thing.
We'll just drink.
Actually, wait, how does it look there? Just have a replica?
All right. Where are you headed for your first tour?
We all thought ourselves wow. We're just standing next to it.
All right.
Coming up.
Mesa Verde.
There's one spot left in the bird then.
You're still going for sprints, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, we are heading to
That's what I got set up.
UCLA.
I'm about 5 deep now.
And there's 5 slots. And
I
sprints
can.
and stuff.
Sounds
So.
great.
Thank you.
All right, where are you heading?
115 Rafael Peralta.
Rafael Peralta. All right, let's go.
Are we dropping the flag as soon as she says you got it?
Fuck you guys.
It's up to you.
If you want to roll with it.
You're in charge. It's your day, man.
Hey, he's in charge, not me. I just couldn't do it.
Once you do
Oh, I did
the
before I
confirmation,
did.
just drop
Okay.
it.
Confirmation and then drop.
Michael. Hi. All right, you ready to pick?
That kid was unfortunate too.
All right.
Yeah, he was. He was unfortunate with us. He's from. He was,
Kid.
I don't know.
He wasn't in the
Right
company though, was he?
Rolling average.
No, I remember him. I talked to him about it.
Awesome support back there. All right, we are headed to Arizona State for Midshipman Matthews.
Morning, man.
Hi, Jessica.
Hello.
Good morning. Awesome support you have there.
Thank you.
Where would you like to go for your first tour?
I'd like to go to DC out of San Diego.
We're going to sprints with her.
You got it. You're going to
Jessica Matthews.
Yay!
New shipment.
All right, we are headed back to the Ohio State University. We have another guest host here again.
Oh my
Oh, you guys do. Yeah, we should have done that. What's up with all the guidons, man?
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's kind of the Iron Throne.
What is this? That's his car.
Oh, I did use these.
You know Malloy's there too.
Got it, Jack? All right. Good luck in Japan.
Give me one.
Hilliard, what are you gonna pick?
The Spoons out of San Diego, sir.
Spruik? The Spruik can, baby.
Yep, all right. Hi, Darian. I'm awesome. I'm loving this tour.
He was on course one with us too.
Sorry, somebody, right? What is this
Where would you
for?
like to go for your first tour? Can you say that again?
Stealing something from the aviators.
All right.
Bruins triple space.
I don't remember spoons.
All right, you're going to Green Bay. Congratulations.
Oh, well, introduction to Lieutenant Diarman. She's in Green Bay.
Awesome. All right, we're heading back to Columbus for Tamara.
He's
And
nuts.
we have our guest host, Bye-bye.
And now I got honey for it.
Yeah, that's kind of he's nuts.
All right, Tamara. All right, just it never gets old. So now we do it one more time. I know we just did it, but OH. It just makes me feel heartwarming. Thank you so much. All right.
Everyone rolled up that loser. Yeah, get in a uniform, dude.
Sorry, that was real quiet. TDG 70. All right, you're heading to Pearl Harbor. Good luck.
Okay.
Headed to Illinois for Midshipman Hilliard.
Morning, ma'am.
Well, good morning. How's it going?
Doing well. How about you?
Pretty fantastic. It's an awesome day. Where'd you like to head for your first ship?
Ma'am, I'd like to go to the USS Spruance out of San Diego.
Screw it. All right. You got it. You're going to San Diego.
Oh, boy. There you go. Congrats, dude.
Thank you.
Getting her like that's a damn 6 foot. Sarah, I got one question for you. You like fish tacos? You better start liking fish tacos.
Thank you, sir. It's in San Diego.
Oh, awesome.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. Find reasons come out visible. Well, coming out to visit would be a good number. You don't need to so, right?
Thank you. There's somebody who can find this shit.
No.
Chances are you're gonna probably find a place out there more than likely.
So right now, yes, sir. Right now, I think Ensign Hoff is out there. He's about to deploy, so he said I might be able to just take his room if the timing works out. Otherwise, I'll have to figure out a situation with roommates and stuff.
Sleep on his couch. Yeah. Well, I mean, I know some folks who probably have to crash on the couch. I mean, I was out there for 11 years. I was like, if you're gonna buy a place, I'll put you in touch with the realtor, ex-girlfriend.
Hey,
This is always funny. She's like, she gave me her card, and she's like, don't tell my husband. I'm like, really? Come on. Seriously? Is this the, no, I'm not sending you people if it's don't tell her. It's like your husband was staying in my apartment when I came home from deployment.
Is that yours?
He got his number one.
Hey.
He was here in spirit. What about it?
Good job.
Yeah, it goes really quickly.
Yeah, you're like 5 minutes of fame, you don't get that. First, you got a second? I just received the files, I'll show you what Of course.
Got hands up.
Yeah, I just got all around.